Hello and welcome to Third Act Film. Today we're looking at House Targaryen, and we're going to do some predictions on what we think will happen in Season 7 for those involved. Here with me is Todd James.
Hello.
I'm James Forbes.
Hello, James.
Alright, if you want to kick us off.
Only really one Targaryen left, isn't there?
Oh my god! Or is there?
Oh! Because we lost a few over the last couple of seasons. But yeah, so Daenerys, it seems fairly obvious where she's going.
I think she's going to, that's the thing as well, they've never actually said she's going to Westeros.
I think they made it out like she's heading straight there, and episode 1 will be the invasion of King's Landing. I'm sure she's going to stop at Dragonstone.
Yeah?
Which is a little island between Westeros and Essos,
yeah.
Even though that's only like a fort island, and she's got 1,000 million.
Yeah,
men.
but Stannis, he was able to hold his army there.
True. Was he?
Yeah, that's where he was the whole Season 1.
Yeah, but he didn't have an army. Actually, I guess he had a people, maybe not an army.
Yeah, that's how he had his army. And then he from Dragonstone, he had the battle of Blackwater.
Yeah, true.
And then they lost that, and then they regrouped, and then they went up north and attacked the Wildlands, and then he died.
All right, yes. But yeah, I think there's going to be a few episodes of her there, like in her family, because that's a Targaryen stronghold.
Yeah, definitely.
She's just going to be there, just like, ooh, look at this
Good
nice
old
dragon.
days. That's where my mum died.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on that, actually. I think when you have control
She's
of...
sailing back to Yunkai. Like...
I think if you have she's got collaborators of the Martells and of the Tyrells. That's the whole complete south section to them. She can sit there, get her armies there, get their armies there. I think they've got... I mean, maybe we've missed out on a key planning stage, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of plan for like, right, Tyrells, you go and take Castle Rock, and Martells, you go with them whilst we go and attack King's Land. It's not like a whole swooping thing. I wonder if she just shows her complete force at once. Is it a better strategy? Just to going back to like Aegon the Conqueror, that's what he was able to do. He had his big dragons. I forgot the name of the battle now, but basically his dragons burned down all of these people. And they had the smaller army, the Targaryens had the smaller army, but because those people died so horrifically and so quickly, everyone surrendered. Basically, they were like, oh, so that's what happens if you fight him. So if she's able to do the same thing, do one big display of aggression, will save a lot more lives.
She as well probably doesn't want to go straight to Blackwater Bay, because most of her army are Unsullied and Dothraki, and they're not at their best on a ship.
That's a good point.
So she probably wants to landing in Dawn might be better for her.
Yeah.
And then the Iron Islanders, who are pirates, they can sail back up.
Yeah.
While the rest of
them
invade by land.
And she's being dragged. She's got the Tyrells and the Martells want her to kill Cersei, basically.
Yeah.
Whilst the Ironborn, they want to take back the Iron Islands.
That's not a priority though, and I think they know that.
Do they? Or they just like,
no,
we just give you all these ships.
They're not going to sail round, because the Iron Islands are on the west coast.
Yeah.
West coast. They're not going to sail like round the bottom, round to the Iron Islands, give away the fact that they're coming, and then walk across.
I suppose. I think, I guess land in the Martell area. Mm-hmm. Ready your troops in Dawn. Ready your troops, and then march out. March on King's Landing. March on Castle Rock.
Yeah.
We get to see Castle Rock. I think that's one prediction I have right now.
We'll see Castle Rock.
And we'll see it burnt to the ground.
Maybe.
Do you think they'll split up the three dragons?
No, I think they stay with Daenerys. They protect her.
Do you think Daenerys might allow someone else to ride one of her dragons? AKA Tyrion!
Maybe one person is proven to be a Targaryen.
Yeah.
One or two people are proven to be Targaryens.
Three heads of a dragon.
Then maybe.
Be interested.
Yeah. But other no, I think the dragon's for her. Drogon is hers. The other two are just following.
Yeah.
And that's like their true... Yeah.
That's their true formation, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any pitfalls? I mean, we've discussed previously, if Cersei was able to team up with Jon Snow's forces, would that be an equal fight? Because it kind of, the way that they presented it, I don't really know the numbers of the Lannister army, you know?
Well, do you remember about 5 seasons ago,
Yeah.
Cersei and Tywin had a conversation, and he was like, how much gold do you think we have? Or how much gold do you think our mines?
Right.
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And he was like, 0. We have no money left.
They never really solved that problem, other than just keep borrowing more from Bravos.
And now, if they've run out of money, and she's not like... She is blinded by madness. Tywin, not a great guy, but he at least kind of knew what he was doing in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
With her now being like, oh, there's no money, she's just going to use her power or whatever.
Yeah.
The richest family now is Tyrell's.
They have the money to bankroll it all anyway.
So they have her army who will follow her because they believe in her and love her. Then they have all the men who are paid the most.
Yeah.
They're just going to squeeze.
Yeah.
They're just, like,
Perhaps continue. I love this battle strategy. We've suddenly turned into the battle podcast.
Best,
Like, what's going on? But what if Daenerys was, with the support from Tyrion, who knows about the money problems because he was the hand of the king and the leader of coin or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps he knows that they have money problems. He knows they couldn't have solved their money problems by the time that they've come back. True. And they say, why do we go to Bravos? Send a small little convoy to Bravos. Mm-hmm. Send me, in fact. I'll go there and I'll convince them to stop the money supply.
Yeah.
And then their troops don't get paid, and then she could... And another thing as well, do we think Daenerys wants to kill people?
No, or she wants to do what she's done so far.
Or does she want to just make an example, have a small fight where so many people die, so that the rest are... it seems to be the ongoing theme with her. You look at the Dothraki, when she's in that campment, she kills only the heads of all of the Dothraki, and then she has all of the Dothraki. With the slavers, she only kills the heads of it, and then she has control of all of it. Even at the Battle of Fire, she takes out one ship, and then all of them surrender.
Yeah. So she just wants to go in, kill Cersei, and be like, "Follow me if you like. If you don't, go."
Yeah. Is that what she's learned over the years? It's much easier just to make a dramatic one hit, than to have a grueling war and a kind of genocide. Really. I really wonder, and I wonder if. Tyrion has, he's going to be her lead advisor. He does have emotions set in this. He may not like Cersei, but she is family, and he loves Jaime. Is he willing to allow King's Landing to
she's going to
want
to wipe the Lannister family off?
Yeah,
really, and Jaime is part of that.
Yeah,
Tyrion is not. Maybe. Yeah,
I don't know. Oh, it's so exciting! It is so exciting. Yeah.
That's the Targaryen family, quite small now.
Yeah. Well, it could grow with some revelations.
It could triple.
Maybe we should talk about this. Yeah.
Sure. So
there's the one. Okay, so the kind of overarching theory is that the Mad King, he weren't just mad. He was a player as well.
Sure. He spread his seed far and wide.
Yeah. I think it was meant to be "Damn King." They spelled it the wrong way round.
Great.
But he...
great joke, that.
he perhaps had slept with Tywin Lannister's wife, whose name escapes me, which led to Tyrion being born, who also died during childbirth. Mm-hmm. He slept with his wife anyway, who gave birth to Daenerys, who also died in childbirth. Mm-hmm. And then he also... potentially had slept with Lyanna Stark,
giving birth to Jon Snow,
and Lyanna also died in childbirth.
So the theory is Jon, Tyrion, Daenerys,
brothers and sisters,
siblings. Yeah,
because the theory typically with Jon Snow's parentage is that it's Rhaegar Targaryen, who is the Mad King's oldest son. But in the actual reveal, they didn't reveal that.
It's up for debate still.
It's up to debate.
We now know he has Targaryen blood, one way
Do
or the
we?
other. Well, we don't, I guess.
Other than we know that King Robert would have killed him, but he would have killed any baby that Lyanna gave birth to.
True.
Maybe this whole time she just slept with some guy.
Maybe she slept with Ned. Ew.
No, I think it is going to be a Targaryen that she slept with, but which Targaryen, the Mad King or Rhaegar, I don't know. I'm not sure if it really matters either way.
No, basically.
Ultimately, all three of them would be Targaryens, but that's an ongoing theory. They're the three heads of the dragon. There's a lot of patterns of three and all of this, and that they're the lead characters and blah 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 blah. If that's the case, if Jon has succeeded to Cersei based on a promise that she'll help him defend the wall and defend against the fight, he leaves the fight with Cersei, then finds out actually he's a Targaryen, and then with that leverage and that knowledge he tells Daenerys, yo, we're on the same side.
Yes.
And then
that stops her killing off the other major families as well.
Yeah.
The way she has done so far.
On that bombshell.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it, yeah. If you got any theories of what's going to happen with the Targaryen or Targaryens...
Are there any Targaryens we missed?
Yeah, there's a few Baratheons left, aren't there? There's one Baratheon.
Which Baratheon?
Gendry.
Oh, yeah. He's just rowing. He's just rowing
he's just
away.
Rowing away.
Like
Gendry...
Oxford versus Cambridge, mate.
Yeah. Do you think Gendry's ever going to...
I think now Arya's coming back. They're going to meet up again and be like, hey.
If anyone's going to find him, it'll be Arya, yeah. I wonder... Because he would kind of have a claim to the Stormlands because he's a bastard Baratheon.
Yeah,
but no one cares.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, who are you?
Yeah.
He doesn't even know. Who does know?
He doesn't know. Through Melisandre, who said he had King's blood.
Oh, right.
She took him to King's Landing and was like, hey, so... Hey.
So I think Gendry's whole role can't... If they bring him back...
He's not going to become a major player this late in the game.
Yeah. It was just it feel a bit weird. I mean, everyone would love to see him, but he'd have to die shortly afterwards. A bit like Rickon, I suppose.
Oh.
Yeah. On that bombshell. I think we'll end, yeah. If you want to make any comments as to what you think will happen to Targaryens, do let us know in the comments below. I've been James Forbes.
And I've been Todd James.
Bye.
I just cut away and her being like, you look like a boy. And then just the rest of the episode.
Daddy, what do you want me to do? Could you take the north? It's like, yeah, done.
And next. Jon Snow.
Yeah, put your money on Daddy.
Yeah.